Welcome everybody for the 2-minute tip of approval by others, getting approval by others or needing approval by others. So when we were younger, whether it was in our family, whether it was society, we may not have felt worthy. We may not have felt confident in ourselves because maybe we were a little different. Maybe we didn't fully fit inside the norm. So what did we do? We tried to fit inside that box, that norm, and maybe that wasn't for us. So whether it's we weren't fitting into the norm of our family, whether we weren't fitting into the norm of society, of school, of growing up with people around you, and we didn't feel secure enough in ourselves for whatever reason, that we feel like we need the approval from others. So this is actually a downward spiral. So what happens when we try to get the approval of others? And this could be our significant other, this could be coworkers, this could be people around you, it could be society in general, it could be from your parents. Okay, let's start out with your parents. Say if you don't feel like you had the approval of your parents for who you truly are. Maybe you did step into who you truly are and you feel like that's not exactly what your parents wanted. What are we doing? Well, we're looking for that approval. If we don't get that approval from the people that we're looking for it from, then we may search for approval from others. But what do? We may put on a little bit more makeup. We may act a certain way, trying to get their approval. We may change who we are. So what happens is we're in a constant cycle of trying to get approval. So once we do get that approval, that makes us want more. That gives us hope, and we're doing the same thing where we're not truly being ourselves and we're getting lost in that cycle. Well, what if we don't get the approval that we're searching for? Then we're trying other things, and that's actually taking us out of who we truly are. So it's actually a vicious cycle. So here's an example. You go to work. What do you do that morning? For females, you put on makeup. You put on makeup. Why? Because you feel like you need to look a certain way in order to be sufficient for that company, for that business, for whatever you do. So the question is, are you putting on that makeup for yourself? Or are you doing it for other people? Are you doing things in your life, for example, especially by your family? Are you acting certain ways? Are you holding back? Or are you saying things that you normally wouldn't say on a normal basis to get approval? Because that is the same cycle. So to break that cycle is to actually find approval from ourselves, is to actually look inward and to give ourselves the approval so that we can stop chasing it outside of us, and that will help us connect to who we truly are and stop being the product of approval. Have a good day.